Hey you, welcome back. It's vlog number 4 of Fast Track Charlie. Yes, it's been quite the journey so far, hasn't it? I mean, we've done it's now 4 weeks. 4 weeks, yeah, vlog 4. So it's been 4 weeks. Last week was a crazy week because we had a lesson every single day. This week, slightly less mad, but still nonetheless packed with new things. So what did we do? Well, Thursday was what I would call the off day. Now, if you're doing driving lessons, you're going to have one of these days where you just seem to not get anything right. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's one of those days where you notice the negatives more than the positives. You might just do more things that you shouldn't have done, such as, not getting into gear in time, not noticing a road sign going past, even though it's like massive. Little things like that happen frequently. So Thursday was a bit of an off day. I wasn't happy, but also it was the first day that we had the Satnav. Now, I don't know how you feel about Satnavs, but for me, she put me right off. She put me right off. I was like, just listening to her. She was doing a fine job. She was doing great. In fact, she was doing what Simon does, but even better, because she's telling me what's happening even further down the road. But there was something about her talking, take the next right at the roundabout, take the third exit. It put me off. It threw me off. And that whole lesson just felt wibbly wobbly, if you know what I mean. So Thursday was an interesting day, but it wasn't utter terrible. Once we turned the sat nav off and I did a little happy dance, I improved. So I can only guess that it was just because it was something new. And it wasn't Simon telling me what to do. So yeah, that day was an off day, but that's going to happen. You're always going to have those days, but I didn't go home and sort of wallow in it. I just thought about how much I hated the sat nav. But no, I just kind of came away from that. And then we came to Friday, which was much better. Didn't have the sat nav. It was much better day. Couple of blips here and there, and I think that sort of happened throughout. That seems to be a running theme with me. I tend to do 85% well, and then when I do something that I've already done, I'll go, oh, whoops, hang on, no, I'm still in gear 1. No, I'm supposed to be in gear 1, and then I've hesitated, and there. So yeah, this week was a little bit less mad than last week, but still a very informative week of just kind of going over things. So here we are on Sunday. Got another week to come. But of course, current events in the world, things are ever so slightly up in the air because of, the C word. No, not Christmas, the other C word. No, not that word, COVID. Because of COVID, things are a little bit uneasy at the moment. So we're kind of sitting in the parking bay, getting ready to go, unsure of what's happening. So this coming week, of course, keep your eyes on Facebook and YouTube as well. We'll have a look and see what's happening. But so far, this has been an amazing experience for me. This is something I never thought I'd get round to doing, but here we are. And I gotta say, I've enjoyed every single lesson, even the off day, because now I can analyze and see what went wrong and not blame it all on the sat nav. Although I partially blame the sat nav, so sat nav. But yeah, it's been great so far. Simon's fantastic. All the way that he teaches is just spot on. If you want someone who's going to give you reasons as to why you're doing the things you're doing rather than just pointing, Simon's definitely up there in sort of giving the correct instruction, the best kind of instruction. But also on those off days, talking about my thought process as well and not worrying too much, especially with test day just under 2 weeks away. Again, though, because of the C word, we'll have to see what happens. But I'm not feeling down. I'm not feeling worried about anything. I've come a long way. We've had 13 lessons. And so we're at that point now where, I'm quite confident to jump into a car and off I drive. Whereas if I go back just a couple of weeks ago, maybe even like 4 or 5 lessons ago, I was still feeling a bit about the whole thing. But it's been really great. So keep your eyes peeled on Facebook for lives throughout this week, and of course, we'll see how we go with everything that's going on. You have yourself a lovely Sunday, and I'll catch up with you on my show tomorrow from 4 till 7 on Pure West Radio. Ta-ta for now.